Hello, people. This is Alrkitty. I'm signing on to say hello and play some Oxygen Not Included with you today. We are hoping to really enjoy our time, and I hope that we do really well. This is one of my first times ever recording. I have recorded some Let's Play with my fiance on Subnautica Not Included. No, wait. Sorry. Subnautica 2. That would be a really bad Subnautica game. Like, maybe a great one, but also, like, how would you even learn? But, like, can you imagine a game called If Subnautica Had No Oxygen? Like, not even, like, the 30-second thing. Like, no oxygen? Ah, Subnautica 2. Oxygen not included. Finding out how to find oxygen underneath the ocean. Oxygen not included. Like a cross between the two. We'll have a recording on both of our channels, linked at the bottom of the video, so you can just click on that and go watch us play Subnautica 2 and have some fun. Because we are really big fans of that game, and I would love it if you guys would check it out. Okay, I will be going into the game now. This is it's called the Kit Colony. I may or may not name our current one that. I made a mistake. I did not separate my audio tracks. I will officially have a video at some point, probably not that far away, where I actually go into detail about the editing process, more akin to like what it takes to get a YouTube video out, and the do's and don'ts of what you should and should not do when trying to release your first YouTube video. Because basically, I actually found it to be an endeavor. It wasn't as easy as I thought, and obviously I didn't think it was easy because everyone says a lot of things. I mean, like, I was like, how hard is it to release a video? Like, just release it. Even if it's not good, how hard is it to release it? And I was like, I now know that's not really the right mindset when trying to release your first video. Because there are a number of hurdles that you're going to come across, and if you watch that video, hopefully you won't experience the same hurdles that I did. If I have had that video finished, I highly doubt that I will. It will probably be linked in the video down below on my part 2 or part 3 of this series, or in my Subnautica series. It'll probably be in one of those, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on whether or not that video is finished. But I will hopefully finish that, and I hope it does really help you guys out, because I hope you do not run into the same problems that I did. I am the cat, and we're going to be in Prehistoric Oxygen Not Included today. It will also be my relatively first time playing. I did, as you can see, play 16 cycles of the original, but that was all. And to be honest, I did not necessarily accomplish much in that game. So you at least want to see the cat dying to some horrific dinosaur, or maybe to not having oxygen, because that's probably going to happen. I'm not always the best game player. You guys don't know that yet, but I am I'm relatively good at Subnautica. I have played, I can show you. Let me go here. I can show you how many hours I actually have played. Subnautica, I've been Oxygen Not Included. I have played 802 hours of Oxygen Not Included. But that does not mean that I am very great at it. Okay, let's get in this, and we're gonna try. I can just keep talking while I'm in the game. Hopefully, again, I hope that's not too problematic. We will start. I normally would delete something. I don't know if we want to change up my supply closets, but I think that I'm gonna just hit new game. We will be doing survival. Now, I will be playing Spaced Out, because Classic, I've played enough, to be honest, and I don't know if the Prehistoric one is even listed on Classic. I also remember from past YouTube videos that I've watched where people said for some strange reason that certain things didn't work out right when they chose Classic. Maybe it's probably the new items or something. But I want Spaced Out for a multitude of reasons. So we're gonna actually go. We'll see. Because I need to prove that I don't know if I'm trying to prove that I will die or that I won't die. Because I'm the cat, and I die to things a lot. Anyways, let's get into this. We will be going to Prehistoric to guarantee that we end up in a very unpleasant location with a asteroid coming for us, and you cannot avoid that. It may or may not destroy your gameplay. I do not know. We'll see. I have played 16 cycles of it, and it is not exactly what I expected, but it is actually interesting. The question is, which one of these do I want to play with? I do not think I want to play with Geodes right this moment, or is it Neo? I don't think it's medium Bodals. I don't quite want to play with. Let's see. Magma channels, large glaciers, mixed photos, metal rich. It's already kind of probably gonna be volcano-y. I do want something that has glaciers. Wood? I'm gonna try something different. That's too little. I don't want large boulders. I don't want that much magma. But I would like to have something related to volcanic. Frozen core, magma channels. Oh, this is not so horrible. It doesn't have the other one, but it has slime molds. We get frozen core, metal rich, slime molds, and then mixed boulders. But I kind of really do. I would like to have something related to slime potentially or something. But I do actually want something related to. Let's see if I can try. Is this if I can get lucky and get an option that is something I'm actually wanting to do. Metallic cage, volcanic. I don't want mixed metal core. Maybe one day I will actually play one with you guys if you're interested, and where I have like the worst settings possible. But this time around, I'm wanting something kind of specific in my brain. And I would like to have some sort of volcanic activity, some kind of ice activity, potentially slime molds or something related to it, and at least some form of boulder. This is actually not horrible, but it's only two. I don't want both. Hey, this could work. We have frozen core, we have volcanic activity, we have slime molds, and we have medium boulders. This is relatively close to what I was envisioning. Anyways, let's get into this. Starting game! Do you think that we will luck out in how it actually looks, or will we be detrimental? Do you think it'll go horribly wrong? Well, we're not going to see just yet. We have to actually choose our characters. It's all pink. It was pink for a second. You saw that, right? Let's see. Now, I'm normally into doing ones with... I like to start with things like building and construction, supplying, cooking, research. Operating is actually not bad. This one has cooking, supplying, and rocketry. Don't care much about rocketry. I have never gone into space in this game. Do you intend on actually trying to actually get to the end? What if it doesn't happen? Hopefully you guys don't kill me for that. I don't always do that. I will try to get to the end because I normally quit before that and I go on to something else. I love the game. I play a lot in it, but at the same time, I have never gotten to the end. Triophobia? Oh, you can dig. I'm not so sure I like that in the start. Your critter version. This one has decorating, not necessarily required in the beginning, but I do enjoy it. Operating is relatively okay. You have night owl, so it's good at about everything at night. And is germ resistant, which I don't really care about, but sure, it's a positive. I don't really care about the negatives in these things as often. Now this one, allergic to floral scent, that can be aggravating. I actually don't dislike this guy, but I do not want to start with Alrkitty. I don't have any interest in that. Ooh, this isn't horrible. We have science, we have ranching, and decorating. You're an okay-ish one. I prefer operating 4 and night owl. We have ranching, digging, and farming, and we have a higher version of digging to start with, which gives you the diamond and obsidian, which is not really all that required, but hey, it's cool. Anemic, decreased athletics. That one is a really big no-no. I have died so many times to having that, and they're almost borderline useless in the beginning until you fix that. Your athletics being down to -5 is really bad. They can literally die to oxygen deprivation and a bunch of other things. It's really annoying. I don't care how cool you are, I refuse. Oh, I actually don't dislike this. We have researching, we have operating, radiation eater, which is interesting. And we have bottomless stomach, which I don't like, but I can deal. He also comes in vomiter, which is unpleasant. I believe that's like vomiting out polluted water or something. It's icky. Balloon waters, it's okay. So this guy is overall fine. I don't want to start with that. We don't want a bionic. At least I don't. Doctor Reed, I don't really have any interest in starting with that. I already have research on the other guy. Iron gut, very useful trait. Now, Lodite, it doesn't really matter if you're negative here, if it's not your thing, but he's already doing research. But supply and tidy, you are a very good supplier. This one. Don't need ranching. I mean, not ranching, researching. Digging and farming, ooh, not bad. Gains attribute bonus during meteor showers. I've never much had use for that, but it's not a negative. Decreased strength, that will probably cause a negative to certain things, for sure. Oh, negative, destructive. I don't like it, but I can deal. I don't think this is overly negative, which I could deal with. I do like that this guy's a supplier, so I probably, even though it's double research, I will probably go with this. I do enjoy starting with something related to cooking or researching, and I love supply. This is a very important one for me. And he also has construction, so yay! So this is all good for me. You have a binge eater, a vomiter, and a destructive. That part, not as good. Alright, so naming wise, you look like. I don't want to call him I'm tired. He looks like kind of tired. You know what? I'm gonna be as stupid as that. Name him I'm tired. That's probably not how you spell that. Or is it how you spell that? I'm not sure. You seem happy. Hippie. We'll call him Hippie. No. Lulu? No, obviously not. La 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 la. I'm bad at naming. I don't know. We're gonna go with Lloyd. Lloyd? 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 I thought it was a element. No? Lloyd? Okay, it's gonna go with that. It's gonna look weird. But, yeah. I couldn't think of anything. Let's go, go, go. Your name's gonna be something that's not really a name. Let's go, go, go. Or just go, go, go. Let's go, or just go, 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 go. I'm gonna be officially known for very bad naming. And by the way, this is really my bad naming sense, so I do normally go with regular names, like this one, ish. I would normally just name something something and then basically not really care, or just go with their normal names, but most YouTubers do try to rename these guys, so it's more for you guys. But I don't, I'm bad at naming. Very bad. I'm not as bad as someone naming 1, 2, 3. I literally have watched someone do that, by the way. We will call this the, I kind of want to name it like the Cat's Oxygen Deprived Journey. Cat's Prehistoric Colony. No, Cat's Prehistoric. Cat's Prehistoric Colony. That's what we're going with. No, wait, the Prehistoric Cat. No, that's what I name a video, probably. I don't know. Prehistoric Colony. Prehistoric Colony. The Cat's Colony. No, the Cat's Colony. That's what we're going with. Honestly, I have a horrible naming sense. I tend to just hit the random and just get what I actually like that way. I never, hardly ever, personally choose it. I'll go random and usually change one word or something. I'm not known for naming. I am sorry. I am not. Embark. Maybe you just laugh your heads off at me. I should have read that. Impending doom, basically. About an asteroid trying to hit us. Alrighty, we're going to try to locate some water sources. Do we have water somewhere? We have water here. Oh, it's closer to my last game. And down below it is also more. So we could totally set up some situations around here. That's about all I can really see. So we're going down here. And we have a dino. And this dino is known as the Lum. They essentially excrete peat. So he will be our wood source in this game. And he eats figs, which are these guys over here, this plant right here. And they give you, if you kill them or they die, you get tough meat, which you need a smoker for, which requires gas. And to be honest, I am excessively bad at gas. That is a situation which I have not truly remotely actually understood much about. I have done it relatively. I have set stuff up, but it's excessively relative. My last game that I did play, not this current one, but a previous one, I did set up a situation with air the right way. So I kind of pumped air from another location that seemed to have a massive amount of it, and from a bunch of oxalite, and I pumped that to my, living quarters. And actually, I think I pumped it to the grand hall so that I have oxygen everywhere, and to help deal with my carbon dioxide that I had from some of my power situations. I'm not the best player. I work with what I got. You'll see. I'm sure you will see. He eats these food, but from what I can tell, he auto eats these, the vines. And you don't necessarily seem to have to feed him these things, but if you do want him to turn out into a cooler creature, this guy, you would have to have him live in carbon dioxide. But I did learn something very cool on my last playthrough that I could potentially use. I think it was some form of power situation that produces polluted water and also carbon dioxide. And so I was considering in my last game, and I'll try to do it in this one because I really would love to try to incorporate that idea. Alright, these things are corn, and these take pollination from mimicas, which I like to call mimikyu. You also need, if you were to try to do these personally, they take peat. This thing is a typical plant that you get everywhere. You just, you harvest it, you get your thing. It produces a mimica. It literally grows up, you can get multiple mimica from it, and when the mimica dies, which is this creature over here, this guy, it produces a food source, a mimilit. And this can be cooked. But it's also how you get more of them, so you have to make sure you don't overdo it. Is my experience from this. This guy, I do not believe you harvest. I have not watched any videos on any of these particular things that are in this game yet. I probably will at some point. But I'm a little busy with other things right at this moment, editing and making these videos. So I haven't had a chance to watch other videos on these things. But I will probably do it because I'd like to know the best situation. Alrighty. How will we set this up? We have, ology, yay. So we need metal, it's over here. Oxygen here. I'm gonna have to dig this out, aren't I? That's gonna cause problems. This entire thing, I won't have any use. Maybe we can leave it as a 2. I'll just leave it as a 2 maybe, and not knock this out. I'll think about it later, then I want to truly knock it out. We'll also go this way a little. And then we're going to decide where our ladders will go. But since we need to go here, maybe we'll drop the ladder right here, or should we drop it here? I'm going to think there, but I can't do it yet. Alright, we're going to start with that. That's weird. Is that a face, you think? It looks a bit like an angry face. Crisp therma, not thermal, but therma, jet suit. A white jet suit with a warm coral-hued sternum protector. I've never really done anything with those suits. I don't even think that's the normal suit. That's like the one in space, isn't it? I haven't done anything with those. Oh yeah, we were trying to push. We get all these things over here. Which I noticed you guys couldn't read half of it. I think I need to turn my sound effects down a little bit more. Read that. That's a little better. Wait, the ambience needs turning down too. That's also a little loud. A little better. Every one of these games is different. They all have different music settings. Honestly, the music is a little loud too. Maybe I'll turn that down too. Does that even make a difference? Alright, we have this section. We please over here. I feel like I should go to over here. Yeah, I know I haven't done with that. I'm gonna mess with that in a second. Not the schedule, but the priorities. I do think I can situate this now, and I do believe I want to build a ladder. Probably here. And then this is going to be the fire pole when I get it. Probably. Most likely. Alright. Do I want to build... It's going to destroy these plants. Maybe I can bring this down a little so it doesn't destroy these plants. Maybe? See how it goes. We also need to consider where we want our bathrooms and the... Well, the cooking thing and the research I'm going to put down here. I won't be able to do this just yet, I don't believe. Okay, let's do the priorities. Research, yes. Operating, minor. And you will also be a minor in supply. Okay, so I'm the kind of person who likes to, if I have a supplier, I like to put them on life support and toggle. I don't know what everyone else does, but for me, that's just who I end up having to do that. If you want to know my reasoning, in my brain, I'm thinking, for instance, if my main supplier, that would be, I call it it's set to the priority, highest priority, and then I basically, since it's on higher priority and it's the only thing they're really doing, I like to make sure to set toggling on and life support on them because those things are high priority and you don't want bad things to happen with those things. So I always set them on my suppliers. All right, you are the building, and I do believe my builder and digger should go together. Are you the supplier? Oh, you're not the builder. Oh, yeah, oopsie, minor then. You are my supplier. That would be a major, and I'm gonna have a minor. And I always do believe in doing things, unless I truly want to dedicate it, but I don't tend to do that. I almost always do a major and a minor. So if they don't have any of the major settings currently being like, if for instance, if there's no, I don't have things set up to build, for instance, or to dig. In this situation, if they don't have anything set up to basically, they always will though. I use this one as an example. Now, imagine that this is building and digging as the major, like this. I'll just show you. If it was like this, and this was minor. Wait, yeah, like that. Imagine if it was like this. So in this situation, if I don't have building and digging actually set to do it, like set up to do that, then they will instead go and do these things first. They will go and do supply and storing and things before they go any other random things that they could potentially do that they will just do. they will pretty much choose to do these next. And they will always prioritize building and digging first. I love to have my building and digging together because they kind of go together. Also, I do like to, like, for instance, for research, I do enjoy putting supply with them because basically that way they will supply their own resources. Alright, I'm going to re-change this back to this and this up to this. Alright, and I think I don't think I need attack, but maybe I'll put attack on this one. Alright, you tend to be a digger, so you're gonna be my main priority for doing digging and construction. But also apparently a farmer, so you're going to minor in these. As of this point, but I might change it up later. But I would like to major in farming, but I honestly don't want this person to be doing farming when I want them to be doing the building and digging, because I only have one who's majorly into that right now, so I don't want to prioritize. Oh, so okay, take that one off. Let's see. I don't think that. Wait, we need to do operating. Oh, there's operating on this one, so I guess we're okay there. Alrighty, this seems relatively okay. Like I said, I don't really mess with schedules. I'm not a scheduler. If you ever see Duke play this game, he actually does do some pretty impressive schedules. I really don't mess with it. I don't really care about it. Like, my game functions relatively pretty well without it. I don't want to. I'm not open to overly complicated things. Like, it's just not me. We will set harvest to this, and it's going to automatically do it anyways, but we're going to do it anyways. We are going to unharvest this. Really? Alright. Kitty. Alrighty. Now we're going to also set up priorities on those. Prioritize. We want. I want to set these to be a 8 priority. Actually, change my 7 over here. I haven't set these ones up. This one's up here too, actually. I tend to set my harvest commands. If they're close to me, I do it to 8, and the other ones I do to 7, and I change it up eventually if I feel like I'm not doing good enough. I'm gonna get some more materials, and then we'll situate where our bathrooms are. I was trying to make an hour-long video to potentially 45 to hour, but I do know this is oxygen not included, and sometimes a longer video is good. And you know what? I might turn down that music more. I don't really like that. That's better. I'm not even sure if I usually play with music. I might actually turn it down. You set it to all edibles so that it'll just keep putting everything in there. Otherwise, you'll run into a situation where they don't collect stuff and put it in there. So that's sometimes okay if it's in like carbon dioxide. It doesn't actually like go bad. It goes fast slower. But Borderland doesn't go bad at all if it happens to be left in a location where there's a bunch of, and it's cold. I need to turn down the sound still. And I'm turning down the sound here when I could be using my microphone. Turn that down instead, but let me turn down the sound effects are kind of bugging me. That's a bit better. I should turn that. Let me turn this back up a little. I'm sorry, I'm relatively finicky when it comes to audio. And it's still a little loud for me. I was just worrying a little bit that it might be a little not loud enough for you guys. Okay. We now have the place where I want to put the kitchen. I always forget where they're located. About this one. Oh, yep, that can cause problems. What are we gonna do over here? No, yeah, we're gonna lower this a little. Open. Interesting. Okay, we also need to get over here. Here's what I meant. If they actually had that -5 athletics, they basically, when trying to get out of here, they would pretty much almost drown. And I don't like dealing with that. Alright, this should be a bit better. It's interesting that they're hot. Why are you hot? Really? It's considered toasty here? Why? I'm not sure I'd call that toasty. It is interesting. I do think that I didn't start on a more comfortable, like usually it's up here. All of this is actually kind of higher than what it normally would be. That's fine with me. Like, it's not like in the 40. It's not that horrible. But it does seem like I might need to try to do something to make it more comfortable at some point. I should build the ladder. No, wait, first? I got distracted by the temperature. I was trying to put one of these in here. Alright, now that's better. I think I'm gonna put it over. Nah, I think in the center. Alright, we're gonna put there. I'm going to build some tile. Alright, maybe not there because it'll push it down. I'm not sure if it actually deletes it still. No, but I am gonna have to put it down. Okay. It does need to go down because I need to place the food thing like here. Alright, let's lower this another one. Just to make sure I have space to do that, and I don't know if this is going to push this water out or not. And then I'm going to prioritize this, so they do this first. And then do this. So let's dig this out. Honestly, actually, I'd like to have this too. To make this, that's fine. Back. This is the kitchen. This is gonna be the research area. So, should I try bedrooms over here, maybe? Let's see. You have to get to this. Maybe over here? The bedrooms? I can't go through this yet, I don't believe. I think I need hard digging, or I need the second level of digging. This is the kitchen. We also have water, so it could be right here, the bathroom, or this. No, can't get rid of that. Well, at least not yet. So like maybe the bathroom situation here, and then the bedroom situation here, maybe, and then the great hall right. No, wait, this is the research. Let's set up the research first. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. I don't want to go to that. I could potentially combine these two, actually. But I think that it would need to be like right here somewhere. I'm gonna try combining these two tanks. I'm gonna see if this works. Alright, let's try that. And this is gonna be for the research. And then we're gonna go over here. I don't know what the situation is gonna look like yet, but I do think that I also need to dig this out. And do 4. And we're gonna prioritize this to also 6. Alright, and then this will be next. I gotta get the bathroom situation situated. I may change my mind and put it over here or something. Like right here, maybe. Yeah, they all are not liking this water temperature, that's for sure. I don't remember them being unhappy with like 37 temperatures. That planet's gonna get destroyed. This oxygen's gonna go away. Apparently I've already ate all the figs that I got from maybe I was doing the next sheet. Finish growing. Well, I don't think I can get up there. I have this set to 6. Why aren't they going to it? When I first played this game, those guys, noise they make, the growling or whatever it is, it actually did kind of scare me a little. I was like, what the heck? Why is there a big scary noise in this game? I think I had my noise louder. See, these guys pollinate. Actually, that one's grown. Like, hello. They make things grow faster. And because I do tend to have my schedule set the way I do, they do sleep more than maybe I like. But I probably will switch that. I do sometimes affect it a little bit. Once I've gotten farther in the game, I do change up the schedule, I think, to be like, I think one more bath one. I think I add an extra bath here, and I think I take down some of the bedtime for downtown. Or something like that. But I don't feel like doing that right now. It's too early in the game for me to do that, in my opinion. But I will speed up this process. I'm also going to list the allergy as... I want to pin it so it doesn't go away. So I'm going to need to set up an oxygen generator, and in this version of the game, you have allergy. Oh wait, I just realized there's more allergy down here. Which I'm probably going to want, actually. But I do immediately need to build some toilets. Hey! My fiance, the Duke, is currently here. He can't say hi, but if it was, maybe, I don't think you can hear on the mic. Maybe at a later time I'll be like, hello, and wave and everything. Let me finish. I gotta build up a bathroom, and I gotta set up a situation, for something, and then I'm gonna have to end my playthrough for cooking dinner, because the Duke is hungry. Let's see. Do I want to put the bathroom here? I feel like I do. But I'm gonna have to do the grill thing here. So 1, 2, 3. I can actually potentially put this here instead. And then we need to have the water situation. Like this here. This here. Okay, maybe it's go a little farther. Is that the right line? Yeah, it's the right line. Okay. The grill can potentially go here. And then I guess I should leave a space for like an oxygen generator maybe. And then we need a door. Like here. And then we need 2 lanes of this. Or should I potentially build that over here? So that's what's bothering me. This is gonna fall, so it might be okay, and I might make it a little lower. Maybe we should make this a little farther over. Let's do that. And then here. Kind of like there. Here. Maybe. Alright, and then we're going to put the bathroom. To save time, let's just dig it out. There for now. Like that for now. Okay, and then we're going to put the place for a generator. Do that for this moment. Prioritize. Alright. Prioritize. Alright, let's try that. They're like, I'm so comfy. Oh. We'll check that out in a second. What are you guys doing? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. That's 6. I don't know why they're doing that. They're probably gonna pee, but they don't need to pee. Portal unlocked. Eureka! We have decrypted the research portal's final transmission. New buildings have become available. Blast Shot Maker and Meteor Blaster. And then you get sent to the top of this place. I can just tell you, I very rarely ever get to the very top of the asteroid. Time until impact. 198 cycles to our infinite depth. That is one huge impact zone, which is at the very top right here. I don't feel like clicking on these things right this moment. I did in the last video, and it takes a while to read all that. Someone peed, didn't they? Oh, they peed. It took me too long. Oh no! Why are you always near my water source? Ugh. Well, I have polluted water. As to what I want to use it for, I don't know. We are going to speed it here. Feed there too, looks like. I took way too long, peeps. Way too long to build a bathroom. I don't know why I took too long. I wasn't even talking that much. I mean, I was. But it wasn't that wasn't the reason. I do need to figure out the power situation too. I'm not sure I'll do that in this video. As to where to put it, maybe over here? Or potentially up here? Probably up here. Maybe I have to figure out storage too. I'm gonna put that at. Because for me, where I do, like I said in the beginning, I do not like having a crap load of stuff all over my stuff. I like to clean it up and make this place clean. And not polluted by water. Polluted water. It seems a little appropriate to leave the door to the bathroom open. I mean, I've done it in real life, but you know, like, people need some privacy. This basically just means that when they leave the bathroom, they'll wash their hands. When they go this direction, versus if they go both directions. Otherwise, they're gonna do some double washing. So I think they actually only tend to wash their hands when their hands are dirty, and they don't wash it when they're not dirty. This thing is all allergy. Like, all of it's allergy. Nice. We're gonna go a little extra. This is nice. Then we need a bedroom situation. But I think I said bathroom. I don't remember what I said needed to be set up first. You do have a bathroom. We should potentially set up a bedroom. But I don't know what to put that. I don't think it's required to do in this video. I do actually have the bathroom set up. We just finished this kitchen area. And we'll get ready and start cooking. And I will potentially create another video tonight. I'm going to set my door to open so they don't go in and out as fast. I mean, it doesn't take as long. I just don't want to leave my bathroom door open. They did not finish the situation. Okay, this thing is going to offset polluted oxygen. Though as to why it's not right now, I do not know. That's weird. It's not polluted. It's really polluted. It is polluted. But it's for some reason not offsetting polluted oxygen. Maybe there's not enough of it. Normally it produces polluted oxygen, and then you can potentially use it as an oxygen source if you don't have oxygen from something. Pollinating. See, now without these guys won't even grow. They have to be pollinated to grow. Iron, where is down here? I see. Yeah, I do not have a bed situation. I would like to have a bed situation. I feel bad that they don't have a bed situation. Somewhere down here is going to be the research. I may put the bed in the center. Or beneath the bathrooms. and the power and the cooking maybe go here. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure at this point. It's taking too long. I just wanted to finish this situation. Finish. Okay, I need to use the restroom. I will probably have to change this up a little and make it bigger because I like to have 3 bathrooms and 3 sinks. I have 3 people. Alrighty, and this is going to be a both one actually. Yeah. Okay, that's going to, let me go out of this. That's the end of this video, and like I said, next time we will be building we will build a bed, a power situation, we will finish our research station, and we will do some other stuff. But that's more than likely what we're going to do. Those are the least initials. And storage. And surviving. But yeah. Okay. We're going out of that. We were going to hit save. And I'm going to quit to my desktop. Alrighty, people. It was so nice playing with you today. And I really enjoyed our time. I'm sorry that I chatted a little too much in the beginning. It may or may not be edited out. I'll see. Because I think I talked way too long. Like over 30 minutes. But basically, I wanted to say I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you really enjoyed my content. Or if you want to see me next. If you subscribe, you'll have an easier time finding my videos. I will link down below for my Subnautica videos with me and the Duke playing Subnautica. And I will also give potentially another link to basically my part 2 video, which has not come out yet, but it will be there probably at the time this video is uploaded. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed your time with me, and I've really thoroughly enjoyed playing this game with you, and I hope that you guys would love to see me again. Okay, Alrkitty signing off. Adios.